Hi there, good morning. You're watching Midcap Masala. Let's take a look at what the market is doing right now. You have Nifty 50 that's absolutely flat. We just want to see what the broader end of the market is up to. Let's pull up the Nifty Midcap and the Nifty Small Cap indexes and see what that end of the market is doing, because Nifty 50, yes, we had dipped into the red momentarily, but we've recovered slightly to trade absolutely flat in the Nifty, but Nifty Midcap also trading flat, slightly off the day's highest point and with a hint of a negative bias, and the Nifty Small Cap index continues its outperformance. Yes, it has slipped from the highest point of the day, but like yesterday, Nifty Small Cap outperformed the breadth of the market. At least that trend is continuing right now, even though it's up by only 0.3%. But let's shift focus and get into corporate conversations. We have Mr. Pankaj Mital, the COO at Samvardhana Motherson, joining us on the show to help us understand the recent news and updates around the company and the growth outlook ahead as well. Good morning and thank you so much for your time. Help us understand what specific synergies do you expect from acquiring Nexon's Auto Electric's wiring harness business, and how does it fit into Motherson's long-term global expansion strategy?
Well, Nexon's auto electric business is a key player in Europe and also to some extent in US. In Europe, it's entrenched well with the German car makers, where it's a specialist harness maker doing the ICE engine wiring harnesses, high voltage harnesses, and having now forayed into the body wiring harnesses as well. It's about revenue is about 700 million euros, and it allows us to support our customers, the key customers in Europe, like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Audi, etc.
All right. Hi, Pankaj. Morning. This is Shrishti also joining in. Firstly, congratulations on the deal. But with this global auto giant production under pressure in some markets, and definitely we are seeing strong traction in select market as well. Help us analyze that. How is the current demand scenario trend shaping up across the key regions, especially for the passenger and the commercial vehicle segment?
So at the moment, the demand for passenger vehicles is stable, but not so strong in Europe as we see it. This is the time in which this acquisition is happening at the behest of our key customers, as Nexans SA had announced a few years ago to divest this asset. And we have been found to be the right partner to take this company forward. There are a lot of synergies with Motherson because we started with wiring harness business as the core business, the beginning of this company, and over a period of time have grown globally and currently support all the commercial vehicle makers in Europe as well as North America and other parts of the world. This company allows us to also support our key customers in the passenger car side and also strengthens the engineering capabilities as they have a huge pool of design engineers working with the car makers.
Okay, and Mr. Mittal, there have been reports of strategic shifts at major OEMs like Ford's EV plans, have been adjusted. How is the sentiment around the EV demand shaping up for your product priorities and your investments?
Well, the car makers do have shifted some of their manufacturing from one model to another, but they are manufacturing all kinds of vehicles. So there has been a predominance of plug-in hybrids. The car makers are also making now the new platforms of EV vehicles, which are finding very good traction in the market. So this company also supports all kinds of powertrains, be it ICE, hybrid, or electric.
All right, well, Pankaj, now can you share your insights on the current order book, how robust it is looking like for hybrids and for your EV programs as well? And how do you see meaningful pickup or a slowdown in specific segments?
Well, we release at SAML level the order book every 6 months, and we had released the order book at the end of the last quarter. So we will be releasing the latest order book at the end of the next quarters. But as you would have seen that the overall order book ratio in terms of EV had slightly reduced because of the forecasted demand or the penetration of EV being at a very high level earlier and had slowed down a bit, especially in some of the market regions like in North America, you'll see a clear shift in the EV demand.
Okay, and lastly, Mr. Mittal, before we let you go, if you could just help us understand, with so much volatility in the markets right now and supply chains also being impacted, how is the company managing costs along with delivery timelines?
Well, Motherson is a well diversified company. We have good integration level within, and we do supply to the customers from within the same region. So we had not started exporting from either China to rest of the world or from India to rest of the world, but we have been manufacturing the products right where the customers are. So most of the European demand is being met by our plants in Europe. Similarly, the North American demand is being met either from within United States of America or Mexico. So we have been globally local, and we are powertrain agnostic. So this has helped us to remain de-risked in this highly volatile environment.
All right, Pankaj, with this, we let you go on. That's so good having you on the channel today. Thank you so much for your time. All right, but with this, viewers, it's time now to slip into a very short break in this edition of Midcap Masala. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more on the other side.